So sad day. So Cadbury and Bear are leaving for their new homes today, but there's a guy coming to actually get these guys for his daughter who's been begging for goats for so long. So I know these guys will be great pets for her as long as they don't eat all our hair. And since these guys are going as weathers, they were also banded today, which they're fine. It doesn't really hurt them really, like a lot of people think it does. But honestly, if I was to put him down, he would be bouncing around playing, going back to normal. So it doesn't. And Cadbury's upset, but it doesn't really hurt him. We're gonna miss you, bud. So there has been a change in plans, and I'm going to explain why I'm doing this in a sec. So originally I was going to keep Koda as a buck, but so I noticed how correct and Chloe has convinced me to rename him Cusco, because at one point he was like no touchy, so that's just a joke, but now he's sweet. But conformation wise, he is about the same as Koda, and he's just as wide too. And it's also, they're brothers. So since they are pretty much identical conformation wise and widthness, it comes down to color. And normally I'd say color has nothing to do with breeding and what you should be choosing for. But in this case, I'm gonna have to choose which one's gonna be my buck. And realistically, selling black baby goats and all black baby goats is going to be a bit difficult just because people do like those pretty colors. So if I was to choose Koda, yes, he would throw beautiful babies, great conformation, great udders, but almost 100% or 75 to 100% it's going to be black. We might get some variation, but the majority of his kids will turn out black. So we really have a 50-50 chance. But with Cusco, on the other hand, he is more of a gold buckskin. So we could get buckskin, we could get black, we could get gold, we could get other different color combinations. And for that reason, we have decided to pick Cusco as our next buck, because Casper is about 5 years old now. And pretty soon he is going to need to retire. And I love River's udder, and she is retiring this year. So I think this is going to be the right time to add a new buck. And you're probably thinking, Kristen, you said you didn't really want to keep any boys. So what's going to happen to Koda? Well, the thing is, this booger is maybe very attached to him. So he will stay. He will be banded, and he will be a wether. So when I do the markets and have reindeer coming with me, you're looking at the newest reindeer. They'll be showing up to events, and he'll be a marketing goat, if you will. And also, he's just a very sweet boy. He's won my heart. And did I think I'd fall in love with a boy this year? Absolutely not. But somehow, he has convinced me. So, that's where we're at. So putting them side by side, I think that maybe they're about the same length. And in the back, they're about the same. So really, it just comes down to color for both of them. And you're my sweet baby. Yes, you are. And he's becoming a sweet baby too. Also, I just want to show y'all something real quick because I find it's kind of funny. So here's Kira, Tilly's one baby. See how light he is? And then we got these two over here. So I've noticed that, well, at first he's actually a little darker than her. So I guess pretty much she ran out of ink while bringing them out. What are you doing, little one? You're so cute. I love your blue eyes. So that's the boy, and that's the little girl. They're adorable. But they have been headbutting each other, so they've been messing up their little butts. You're fine. You gotta get used to me touching you anyway. So they're doing good. But you're so cute. Oh. Training the babies is always fun. So a new update on me, I actually got a new job, and it is a full-time gig. So I work for Delta Star in Lynchburg, and so far I'm loving this new job. I'm loving my team, but the thing is, with that and try to take care of him, it's not fair that I have to leave him behind for so long and he's by himself. So I've made a decision today, and even though the market is 2 weeks away, I think I'm gonna leave him here on the farm because honestly, he seems happier here. And whenever I make decisions, I always prioritize the goat's well-being and what's best for them overall. And I think the best thing for him is just being with other goats and just being able to be outside and being able to be a goat instead of being in a playpen or being stuck in a garden while we're gone. That way he doesn't get into things. Otherwise, we would have just let him run around the apartment. But I think this is the best thing for him, at least until the market, and then he will continue living his life. The thing is, this guy has really won me over from the very beginning. He had a rough start, so I was working with him from day one and bottle feeding him since we brought him in after he was born. So he's pretty much won my heart. And so he will continue to stay on the farm. He's not going to leave, even though he's going to be a wether eventually. And that means I will also have another reindeer to come in on markets and be our marketing goat and stuff like that. But also, if for some reason when we actually move the goats that I need to separate girls with different pastures, he will actually be a good indicator for goats in heat. That way I could have Little Bear in one pasture and then him in another. That way he can tell me, hey, she's ready to be bred. And this girl is loving retirement, and she's just now getting to the point where she's all lovey-dovey, one pets again, because usually the first couple weeks after she kids, she's very protective, meaning she doesn't want to be around people as much. But she's gone back to the point where she wants attention all the time. And she's a good girl. She'll tolerate the babies that she's taken care of. Like Bear, she took care of him full time and he did leave. But Cusco, she'll follow him, let him follow her, but she won't let him nurse. At least not when I'm watching. But so Cusco, I like his width in the back from what I can tell while he's moving. And then he has a pretty nice top line too, like River does. And I like River overall. She has a nice udder. But, so I definitely think combining the genetics, I think he's going to be a really good fit. And look how handsome this boy is. And you just started getting very sweet, haven't you? Hello, little man. Why is it that my goats scare me and make me think that they're dead? Firefly. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm trying to decide who to breed. So Prim is definitely getting bred this spring. Next time she goes in the heat, she's getting bred. That's just it, because now we're entering closer to where she could get bred and be kidding by September, October when it's cooler. But one of the toughest decisions I've been having to make is if I want to breed her. Because I want, okay, hear me out. Because if I wait, and keep in mind, I have the two littles too that I'm going to wait to breed as well. So if I have them going, I have Josie, let's see, I have Josie, I have Tilly, I have Faith, I have Firefly, I have Holly. I think that's everybody. I might be missing someone, but anyway, that's 5 right off the bat. And that's just for spring. So if I was to wait, so that way it would make it a little easier on me, especially with working. That way we have maybe like 4 in the spring and then 2 in the fall. And also she kidded on the 29th of January. So I'm thinking, because honestly, she's in really good condition. She's well fed. And she's honestly in a great condition to be bred again. She's back to herself. So I'm thinking maybe I wait until well, if I wait that long, I might as well just wait for fall, but maybe wait until, like, let's see, maybe June or May. That way it gives her close to 6 months recuperating, but I think she'd be fine. Let me know what you think. I mean, generally I like to give my girls a year, but since she's in this condition and I'm trying to split it up, maybe. And also, I know for a fact she kids really easy. She's never had any problems. So if I had to experiment, I think I'd pick her. So that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to give y'all a little update because it's been a while, and I do apologize for that. It's been very crazy just with everything happening and then me having a new job, and I'm 2 weeks in. So it's going to be an adventure. I'm hoping to still post videos, but it might be every 1 to 2 weeks. So we will see. I'll definitely be posting for the market. But until next time, have a good day, guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe. All right, bye, guys.